I think that we're finally live. Pardon us,
Hello.
we're still learning how to use the streaming software. Oh my goodness, and my camera's not working, so I'm using the webcam, so I apologize if it looks kind of icky. Catkins, can you hear us? I see you're in there with coffee. I wish I had a coffee.
Well, it looks like 4 people are on the stream.
All right.
Can
All
everyone
right, that's
Can
cool.
anyone just shoot us a thing that says if you can hear or not? Anyone?
Or if you can't. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there is a delay, so it took a little while for us to check it. Here we
That's
go.
right. Okay.
Awesome, Rich.
Oh, Rich is there.
Right on.
I should have known. Juice. All right.
Check it out.
MK.
Check it out.
Fabulous. Oh, thank you guys for joining me. It's so fabulous. We just wanted to jump on, and because we were supposed to have this great premiere of this awesome video tonight, and that got pushed back due to no fault of our own. We'd announced it for Monday, so we wanted to make sure that we jumped on here so that we could catch people if they hadn't heard the news that is going to be Wednesday instead. So yeah, so we're just here to chat for a little bit, and just in case people need to know that it's Wednesday instead. I hope you guys are all scheduled in for Wednesday, that you got your calendars open, because it's going to be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm glad you can make it 2 seconds.
It's going to be a big one too. So if you're up for, and actually, it's going. I have. This is the big hint that it's going to span 2 channels.
Yes.
So it's going to be a really big video on 2 channels. 2 really big videos.
Yes.
Meaning about an hour and a half each.
It is big, not only literally, but figuratively.
This is correct.
Because, well, this isn't really a hint, but I was going to say that it is the longest video that we've ever produced by twice as much. It's over twice the length of the longest video that we've ever done. Which, I don't know. I'm not a professional editor, so I'm not very fast. But what day did we shoot this? Tuesday? Did we shoot Tuesday?
I think maybe Tuesday.
So I've been locked in my office since Tuesday. Literally morning till I go to bed at night. Mr. In Between has been taking care of everything in the house, everything. So I could just sit in this office and edit. And I literally got done with it like less than 2 hours ago, which is why I kind of look like crap, and I couldn't get my camera to work and didn't have time to fix it, all that kind of stuff, because I just got done. It took me that long to get it done because it's long and it's complicated. Again, not a professional editor, so I'm sure it took me longer than it would have taken somebody else, Hilliard, whatever his name is.
Well, you may as well be a professional editor at this point, because you've got hundreds of videos under your belt at this point, not just this channel.
Thank you, but they're easy. You know what I mean? I got the easy ones under my belt.
She's modest, guys. She's modest.
Thank you. I had to switch plugs here. There we go. Is it going to be on UAP and NHI? I know what a UAP is. What's an NHI?
Well, while we're waiting for that, why don't you answer Jordan Juice's question?
Juice's question. I don't know if I should answer Juice's question. Juice is on the right track, though.
You don't have to. You can say that it is one that a lot of people in this area know about.
That is true. It is a channel that is very popular with this audience. Not everybody, I'm sure, but a good chunk of you, I am sure.
If you happen to say what it is, we're not going to acknowledge that you're correct. Not at this point. You'll have to tune in. You'll have to tune in on Wednesday.
You can guess, but that doesn't mean I have to answer.
Same
that
bat
part
time,
we're going to keep a surprise.
Same bat channel.
That's showing her age.
Yeah, well.
Oh, NHI, non-human intelligence. Part of it, maybe. There's elements. There's UAP elements, put it that way. Let's see. It's the new name for ET. I don't know what the new name for ET. Oh. NHI is the new name for ET. I got it. Why does it need a new name? That just is kind of silly to me. At least I knew what UAP was, but.
Well, you're so old. Doesn't everything
I
need a new name these
know.
days? Everything needs
Juice
to
says
be
he has
renamed.
an idea. Juice says he has an idea, though. Maybe. We're not telling. We're not telling. But we're very, very excited. And this is probably the first of many, which is very cool. Which is going to be big things for this channel in the future. So, David Grush. I know that name. You know, the sad thing is, I spend so much time making videos that I like lose track of the real world and all those things, all those stories and stuff that I used to read. I don't have time to read and stuff anymore because I'm always making videos. So, David Grush sounds familiar. Oh, Juice, you're from North Dakota? You have spare time. I wish I had spare time. Someday. Yeah, it's been too warm here to ice fish here, too. In fact, it's supposed to be almost 50 degrees Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which, I mean, I grew up in Minnesota. I'm okay with the cold. Not that I like it, but I'm okay with it. But I'm more than happy with 50 degrees on Christmas.
You know, I just
At least
had
I've been warm then.
I just had something pop up on my phone this morning that was one of those Facebook memory things.
Yeah.
And I posted a year ago today that it was minus 21 today. So it's a little bit different today. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's not warm today. It's only like 25 or something, but.
No, but it was 50 degrees warmer today than it was last year.
That's amazing.
Yeah. 50 degrees.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Because when I saw it, it was about 22 degrees or so Fahrenheit. So
but yeah, the weather forecast says 48 for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Now that's a week away. It could change before then, but it's not saying minus 20. I'll take that. Awesome. Oh, so David Grush is the whistleblower guy. You know what really bothered me? I didn't have time to watch all of the testimony or anything, but what really bothered me is that, he was talking about non-human entities. Well, knowing how the government loves to choose its vocabulary carefully, non-human entity could be a monkey that they sent up. That's a non-human entity. So without him saying, yes, they were alien, they were lives that were not from this planet, I don't know that I trust anything that he has to say as a whistleblower. I don't know. That isn't some of his background
Our government wouldn't manipulate us.
No, not at all.
And what are you thinking? You're canceled.
You said global heating. You know what? I will take global heating. I am okay with global heating. More people die from the cold than they do the heat, and more food grows the warmer the planet is. So there you go. There's my take on global warming in a sentence. Anyway.
Well, now you're canceled.
I'm sure. I guess that was a long time coming. he was speaking in terms of interdimension. Was he really? Because I didn't see that part. I mean, I only got to see snippets of it. But maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have a hard time believing just with all of the stories and stuff that they're not here. You know? There's so much, and there's so many people who've had incredible people who've had at least sightings, including Mr. In Between. I remembered.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No matter what the testimonies are, put out the ones whistleblowing still have to pass a declassification board, totally not censored at all. I don't know. I don't know what to, and I think this is part of the plan, that to make people not know what to believe. You know?
That's the famous thing at the CIA guy. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. When everyone believes the exact opposite or whatever, then our plan has been met or something along.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their global plan. You know, if you believe that kind of thing.
If you believe that kind of thing. Are you talking about the guy who drove that one guy nuts?
That wasn't the same guy, but
no, okay.
But I mean, it's the same. It's in the same vein. You know, you have the guys who are there to act as people who are giving information that the government doesn't want you to hear about UFOs, so that then giving you in such a way where you follow those clues, and then you start talking about all this stuff, and then they turn it around, and then you're actually meant to believe that the things that you think that you're getting clued in on, that the government is hiding, are things that they're actually trying to get you to say. It's great. It's just crazy spaghetti is all it is.
Yeah.
You don't know what to believe or what not to believe.
Yeah. Because they're deep, man. They go deep.
And there's so many layers to the manipulation. It's not just a top, it's not easy to peel back the layers, because there's probably 3 or 4 deep of layer to uncover what's actually going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Catkins, you have it. Richard Doty was the guy who drove the other guy insane.
All
How
right.
do you sleep at night when you do stuff like that? I mean, I love my country, but when you think that there's a point at which you go, I'm doing what I think is right for my country, but I'm still responsible for destroying this human being. Is that really the right thing to do? I mean, do you not ever check yourself at some point? I guess not, but
yeah. What are you drinking, Carol Ann?
I have a Zevia. If you guys don't know Zevia, it's awesome. If you are like me and us and stay away from as much sugar as possible, Zevia is pop sweetened with stevia, and it's delicious. It's a little expensive, but it's really good. You know, you don't have to give up pop.
Maybe we should get really sponsored by Zevia.
I would love to be sponsored by Zevia.
I'd love to be sponsored.
That's a good point too.
If there's anybody out there that wants to sponsor our little shtick here,
Zevia or Monster, I'd be okay with either one. Call me. Richard Doty is still alive and still spreading false information. What kind of human being are you at that point?
That's right. He turned around and like rather than being outed and everybody, just harasses him and never listens to anything else, he's come out saying, oh, well, now I'm out of the government or whatever, and now I got some real stuff to tell you. So it's like, well, can you really believe the guy? At that point?
Absolutely. Whatever.
Yeah, Juice, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Now we'll believe you. Of course. Now you don't work with the government anymore. Now we'll believe you.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I don't know what to talk about.
I wouldn't believe anything he says either. I have no idea what to talk about either. That's why
we're just on just a jib jab, whatever.
Exactly. Because I have been doing nothing but editing for about, what is that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6 days, Sunday, Monday, 6.5 days of nothing but editing. Oh my Lord, I am losing my mind. We have our Christmas tree up and it is decorated, barely. I have wreaths outside and I have my Christmas lights on the front deck, and there's a towel in the bathroom, the Christmas towels in the bathroom. That's all the decorating that I've done so far. Oh my gosh. And I love Christmas. I have all kinds of decorating that's not going to get done because I'm not going to have time. Plus got to make Christmas cookies and gingerbread houses with Corby. And finish my Christmas shopping because I haven't done that yet. Oh. Not speaking in throat line is Bob Lazar. I think Bob Lazar is still alive.
Yeah, he's still around.
He's still alive and kicking. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look into Bob Lazar a lot more. Only because AJ from the Y Files thinks he's like one of the more believable whistleblowers. And I'm like, well, okay, if AJ thinks that he's reasonably believable, maybe I got to look into him.
Yeah, my take on him's a little bit different. I think there's some people out there, and this is me. I don't know what's up or what's down when it comes to this stuff, but I understand manipulation. And I do know that if you wanted somebody to come out that would be able to pass lie detector tests, would be able to believe it themselves, you just set up the manipulation so that they believe it.
Yeah.
And then you put them out there.
Yep.
And then they're the biggest one to propagate your manipulation.
It's crazy.
I
don't know how people can do that to other people.
People are easily manipulated. Especially if you get them to see something. I mean, how easy it is to punk people.
Yeah. But it falls under that just because you can doesn't mean that you should. So
well, no.
I know, but it's like, who are these people? I mean, how do they sleep at night when they're doing this to other people? When they're destroying people?
It doesn't take as many people as you would think to manipulate, all these people. I mean, just like especially with the government as it is and as siloed as it is, you only, your part is all you need to know. You don't know what the other part is doing next to you. So if you're the top-down person who can see into every one of those containers, you know exactly how to manipulate everything.
True.
But the people that you're giving the instructions to, they don't see the full picture.
Right. That's true. But that still means that there's some, cigarette man out there who obviously has no soul, There
you go.
Isn't that what we call him?
Or
isn't it?
Yeah, the cigarette smoking man. From the X-Files.
Yes.
From Generation X-Files.
And yet, Katkins, the Y Files is awesome. I haven't seen the last one only because it's an hour long. So I haven't had, well, and I've been editing all week, so I haven't had a chance to watch the latest one, but I love them. I did see the, I did get a chance to, well, maybe that was the last video that had the ad for Go Hecklefish, the Go Hecklefish game. That was just
I think
a spectacular ad. What?
It may have.
Yeah. That was just such a spectacular ad. I loved it. Loved it. Oh, good point, Edward. Not everyone in the population is human. There are people who can destroy other people and be okay with that, which is really sad. Laughing Dog. I'm a huge Y-Files fan. It was Caroline's telling of AJ's Shadow People story that got me into this channel.
Oh, check it.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Laughing Dog. Yay. Yes, him and Mr. Ballin, they're like two of my tops, at least in the strange and mysterious. I have some other true crime ones that I listen to quite a bit too, but they're my two top strange and mysterious channels by far.
Mount Shasta. Yes, Mount Shasta is on our list of to-dos. Avalon.
Oh, yes. Hecklefisch's idea for animal Christmas socks. I missed that one. I might have to go back and watch again, I guess. So, yes, Mount Shasta was supposed to be, we were supposed to have done it a couple of weeks ago, but in, how do I say, in shuffling between this big video and the holidays and, you know, work and all that stuff, things have gotten shuffled around because Mount Shasta is going to take me a little bit of time to do some research on it. And so the week I was supposed to do that, I didn't have the time to do all of that research and get it ready. So we substituted with something else and it's moved a little bit further down the schedule, but it's still on the list. It's just probably going to be a few more weeks before I get a chance to tackle that one. But that
especially since this upcoming Bonanza video and its sister video on the other channel. Between the two of those, I mean, because you know we're creating both of those videos basically. So I mean,
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, not completely, but we're doing a lot of script writing and doing a lot more, maybe like 3 or 4 times more than usual on a video.
Maybe.
For both of these together.
It depends on how you qualify it. Because, yeah, it's 3 or 4 times the work because it's also, well, it's double the length. Yeah, I guess it would make it 3 or 4 times.
It's 3 times
the
length.
Work.
Each of them are 3 times the length of our normal video.
Yeah. It was a lot of work.
It's a lot. Yeah,
did we explain that at the beginning, though? Did we explain about the 2 videos? I don't think we said that, did we?
We said there's another video on another channel.
So
you have to watch our video to know where the other video is located. but there are more people on the stream than there was that first when we first started. So that's true. They might not know all this. Okay, so a little more detail. So Wednesday night at 7:00. Not only is it there are our big video premiering here on our channel, but at the very same time, there is another video premiering on the other channel. So we have sister videos going at the same time. So you're going to have to tune into here to find out what that sister channel is. So then you can go watch that video. And that one's a long one too. Yep.
So get comfortable between
and the audience from that channel will have to tune in to know about the one on our channel.
Right. So get comfortable because there's hours of good watching time coming your way.
Yeah.
Hecklefish for president. Absolutely. I am 100% behind that. Edward, I just love you, Edward. Of course, I'm going to acknowledge you. Juice. I have a map of Lumeria. Do you really? I haven't got, that's another thing. There's so, every now and then I get hit with this feeling that we're going to run out of topics. And like a day later, it'll be like, there's so many things to cover. I can't cover everything. Well, partly because I haven't had the time to look into anything else, but that's another one, Lumeria. Send it to me. Send it to inbetweentales@gmail.com. I'd like to see that. Oh, Avalon the Outreach. You actually became one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you so much. That's just a weird thing. I still have problems with the idea of having fans. It's just weird. I'm just regular. I'm just a regular person. But go figure. I've decided to do this weird thing, hopefully someday as like a real job. We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe. My goal is next year at this time. Hopefully we can get there next year at this time. Kate! Kate's in the house. How are you, girl? I'm glad that you finally caught alive. You haven't missed a whole lot except that we explained everything about Wednesday. So that's the only thing that you missed.
That's all. So you'll have to tune in again when this is done and actually see what we talked about. Sorry, you missed it. You're out.
Oh, it's good to see you, Kate. Is Deb in the house? I haven't seen her pop up at all.
I don't know. We'll have to ask Rich. Rich, where's Deb?
Kate. She's shopping again. If she's shopping again, she's never going to hear the end of it from me. That's all I can say.
Hello to you too, Kate. There's too much time on getting everything ready on this channel to even think right now about even starting up the Mr. In Between channel. So. Oh,
Deb is not feeling well. She just has poor timing. Well, okay, Rich, just let her know, because I was going to tell her if I saw her tonight, let her know that I wore both of her pairs of Christmas earrings to my family Christmas party yesterday. Just let her know. I just wanted her to know. There you go. Thank you. You, Y-Files, Mr. Ballin, and Mike from that chapter. I love Mike from that chapter. There's something about that guy that makes me laugh every time. Even though he's going through some of the most horrible stuff as far as true crime goes, just the way that he presents it just makes me laugh every time. And the life insurance dance, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I know Mr. In Between doesn't know that what we're talking about, but I know that you've seen that chapter guy because I've showed him to you.
Yeah.
But he's got this thing, obviously one of the popular motives for murder is doing it for the life insurance. So he mentions that so often that he has this little special life insurance dance that he throws in there. It's hilarious. I love it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Oh, Edward, I did see your story. Didn't I get back to you about the story? I'm looking at the wrong camera again. I have it tucked away in my file for the next subscriber or watcher submissions episode, but I think I've only got like 2 things in there, so I don't have enough to make another episode yet. But when I do, I will write it up and I'll send it to you and make sure that it's okay before we do it. But I do have that story, so hang tight. You'll hear from me about that in the future.
And speaking on that line, if
what?
anyone listening has any odd stories that they want you to tell, where should they send those to?
At inbetweentales@gmail.com.
inbetweentales@gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Let's see. Yes, Kate. Kate must watch too. That's awesome.
Finding good stories is always one of the most difficult parts.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it kind of depends on what kind of video that we want to do. It seems like we're always stuck between a rock and a hard place. If we're doing stories, like, here's 5 scary skinwalker encounters, then it's hard to find the stories that are not just 100% fake.
Like, obviously creepypasta.
Yeah, obviously creepypasta. We can't vet every story, but if it says I wrote this story, I'm not going to use it. My intention is to put out true stories. That's what I like. I want to know the things that are true, the creepy true things that are happening in the world around me.
Or at least purported to be true.
Or purported to be true. So if we're doing that kind of a video, it's hard to find the stories. If we're doing the documentary like the Electric Universe or Tunguska, something like that, then it's hard because those take more research, which is more time consuming, and we're on a very limited time schedule. So it seems like every week we're in between a rock and a hard place, and somebody needs to figure out a way to make a 48-hour day.
Yeah, we need ChatGPT 10 so they can do most of that work for us.
Well, something's going to have to do better than ChatGPT 4, because ChatGPT 4 can't write a story or anything. That's all I'm saying. So, yes, Avalon, I love the dance. I love the dance. Yeah, there's something about Mike that's just hilarious. Kate says, I really like the stories about missing people in national parks. They're always so strange with many similarities. I know. I mean, that's why David Paulides is a thing, because they're just so similar. In fact, the Tom Messick one that I just did, I kind of heard it like it was off in my periphery kind of thing, but I hadn't really paid much attention until I watched a video by Bob Gimlin, who is a Bigfoot guy for the most part. And he did a video because somebody had sent him a story about being out in the woods and passing through a portal with her grandfather. And they got like 10 steps in, and there's like pterodactyls kind of thing. And they both looked at each other and they backed back out, and they were out. And they were like, holy cow, that was close. And so Bob Gimlin says that reminds me of this Tom Messick story and the whole portal thing. So then I looked up Tom Messick, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, if there's people now, there's multiple people talking about portals, or not talking about portals, but those of us out here theorizing about portals. That is an interesting dimension to the whole national park thing too, is maybe they're all just getting swallowed up in portals. But then again, like I said at the end of the Tom Messick video, The Missing Enigma, which is another great channel, just did this video on 3 stories of people who had completely vanished. I mean, like gone. And how months or years afterwards they were actually found. And while the details of their disappearance were unusual, like a 1 in a million shot, they were still natural causes, and how you can't always jump to that conclusion. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Kim of 7, welcome.
Yes. Hello, Kim. Kakin says AJ's dad dance at the end of Wi-Fi is great. I know. I love the dad dance, but I have to say, and I love the new theme song, but I have to say that now that they have the new theme song and they've changed that end sequence, he either does the dad dance fast or he does it slow. He doesn't just do the dad dance, which to me is a little disappointing, but it's still funny. Oh, goodness. All right. Kim of 7 is in the house, and you are new here. So glad that you could join us. Welcome to our ragtag live stream. We don't know what we're doing.
We have no idea what we're doing. We're just
That's why
winging
I'm
it
on a
and
webcam.
hanging out
Totally
with some good
winging
people.
That's why I'm on a webcam and not on my regular Canon camera, because I don't know. I think there's a log, just so you know, Mr. In Between. I think there was a login step that I did last time where I logged into the Wi-Fi. I think that might be it. I'm not sure. I just know I didn't do that step this time, so I'm thinking that must be it. That must be the reason it's not working. So,
oh, I don't know. I don't know. Could very well be.
Yes, Kekins, that theme is fabulous, and he's had that. Isn't it the same music that he's had for a long time? Somebody just kind of redid it with lyrics. I think so, and they did a fabulous job. I think it's wonderful. What do you think about the cave systems under the national parks? Possibly something spooky in them? Well, caves are always spooky. In fact, there's a story.
Gateways to the Hollow Earth.
Well, there's that too. But there's a cave story that I can't do. The Nutty Putty Caves. That's it. And it's not because it's a spooky cave. It's this guy who got stuck in a cave and couldn't get back out.
That's just too claustrophobic.
Exactly. That one I just can't even do. But and there's a couple of them that I can't even do just because they're just so But yeah, caves are creepy and they're everywhere. And who is it? Somebody did a map overlay of like the cave system and Bigfoot sightings, which I think that is an interesting angle.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would
be pretty cool. They're not all over the place. You're not seeing them all the time because they're running around in the caves, which would make a lot of sense. That would make total sense. But how would
from
they
my
navigate?
From my understanding, there's openings or cave systems or whatever around a lot of the places where Bigfoot seems to be lurking. Mount Shasta is another one, I believe. That's a big one for cave stuff.
But it would be so dark in there. How would they be able to make their way through?
I don't know. Maybe they can see in the dark.
Maybe
there's
that would be kind
mushrooms.
of tough. Maybe.
I guess know.
Anything is possible. We don't know. Okay, Avalon. I'm gonna give you a teaser. The necropolis under Malta story is creepy and entertaining. The video on Wednesday actually mentions that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Does it mention the necropolis though, or is it just it's in Malta?
Well, they didn't say necropolis. It was the catacombs at St. Paul's Cathedral, St. Paul's Church. So it was the catacombs. But I believe that the necropolis and the catacombs are the same thing. I could be wrong about that. Maybe they're two different catacomb sites. I mean, I have to believe that the necropolis is a catacomb site, but so I don't know. You'll have to watch the video and tell me if I'm talking about the same thing. I saw that pic too. Now I'm totally losing my mind. What picture was I just talking about?
I think she's talking about the Bigfoot stuff and the cave systems or something.
Oh, the overlay picture. Thank you. Yeah, that's just that's like a whole new avenue of study. That's really interesting because that would explain a lot of things.
Right on your screen.
I did construction most of my working life. One remodel job had a portal inside the house. I didn't get a chance to investigate, but the people living there were really strange and admitted to it. How can you find a portal in somebody's basement and not investigate it? Oh my gosh, Edward. You're holding out stories on me. Holy cow. That's great. What do you mean there was a portal? You'll have to send me an email and explain that a little bit more. I mean, how did you find out there was a portal in the basement? Did you see it?
We need
Now,
the deets.
I need the deets. Now, I will say that if I am in somebody's house and I see there's a portal in the basement, I'm not necessarily going to walk through. So, I mean, I don't blame you for that, but, you know. I just saw the episode about Bob Gimlin episode about Mike the Orangutan last night. I don't know if I've seen that one. Bob Gimlin, there's just something about that guy that, I don't know. He's just so captivating. He's so calm and so matter of fact. There's just something about his demeanor that just like draws me in every time he's got a video. I like him. Oh, Catkins, it's nearly 2 in the morning. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Go to bed. Oh, that also means that you're probably not going to be able to watch the video Wednesday night because you're going to have to go to bed. But it'll be there Thursday morning for you. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Really. Thank you. Go to bed. Oh, Jenny A is on. Hello, Jenny A. Good to see you. I'm glad that you made it too. Fabulous.
Oh, DT Extra. Happy birthday.
Yay. That's right. Happy birthday. Yay. All kinds of celebrations. Woot, woot.
Waka, waka.
I was working and these people were wired. Oh, okay. Oh, we're weird. Then he follows up with, we're weird. Okay. I get it.
Speaking of government, they were wired.
Jessica Painter, you made it. Yay, Jessica. Speaking of what?
Speaking of government cover-ups, they were wired. Just kidding.
Bob Gimlin could tell me I have 2 minutes left to live and I wouldn't be crushed by it. His soothing tone makes anything better. Yes, that is true. I agree. I don't know what it is about him, but I love him. He's fabulous. Oh, DT Extra, bless you too. Yay. I don't know. All right. Now what are we going to talk about? Talked about Bigfoot. That's about it. A little bit about UFOs.
A little bit about UFOs, a little bit about Bigfoot, the big cover-up. You know,
Portal was a room in the house. Okay, Edward, you're just going to have to like spell that out in an email.
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to have to tell me that story.
We need to hear that story.
Because this chat's not going to cover it. I want to hear, I need the deets on that one.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, he says he was sensitive about stuff like that. That's how he knew. Yeah, but what did you know? You're gonna have to send me an email. I need to hear this. I need the whole story. And Jenny says, I hope it was worth it. I would have booked. Yeah, if I would have known that, I probably would have booked too. I'm a chicken. It's easy for me to sit and tell these stories because I've never experienced anything like this. You know?
Hey, especially if you're hungry. You're like at the end of your day, you're like, I need to eat. If I go through that portal, maybe there's no food. I need to go home. I gotta get home, get some food.
I guess that's one way to think about it.
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
Hey, you been doing construction all day? You know, I've been there. I've been there, Edward. I was in construction.
But you mean to tell me if you're hungry and you're in this house doing a job and you figured out there's a portal in the house, You mean to tell me that your hunger would still be your number one priority? I don't think so.
I don't know. Hunger can be fierce sometimes.
No. No way. Oh my goodness.
For over 50 years.
That address could make bank on Airbnb. That's fabulous. That is very true. That's funny.
You got a few years on me, Edward. I was only doing construction for about 2 or 3, and that was enough for me. I moved on to PC repair.
And yet it was enough that we made him go put a new roof on the garage. So
yeah.
There you go.
Get out this last summer.
I did.
And redo.
I made him get outside. I made him get outside. It's amazing.
That is a feat.
Yes, it is. Trust me. It's crazy. Oh, he started at age 6 with his dad. Oh, Edward, holy buckets. Oh, Jessica, I'm lost too.
Yeah,
I think we're still talking about portals.
We're all over the place.
We're talking about Edward's portal. That is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Lucy Ann. Hello, Lucy Ann. What is the Malta video called? I must have missed that one. My father's from Malta, and I never knew about the tunnels. Well, I don't know what the video is that we were talking about before, unless you're talking about the video that I was teasing, in which case I can't tell you what the video's called. You have to tune in on Wednesday at 7 o'clock and watch the video.
Wednesday at 7 Central.
Yes, 7 Central. Yes, good point. That is Central Time. Yes. Oh, Erica Cruz is here. Sorry we missed it. What's the hint? Well, we've thrown out a couple of hints. Hello, Erica. Oh, Erica, thank you for becoming a member.
Yeah.
I don't deserve it, but I totally appreciate it. Thank you. We've kind of thrown out a couple of hints. So, okay, so this is what we've said so far. Tell me if I'm wrong, Mr. In Between. So Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central, a video is coming up on this channel. And at the exact, that features another channel. And at the exact same time, 7 o'clock, that channel is premiering a video that features this channel. So it's a sister double video swap extravaganza.
Yeah,
and
so
the
both
video
channels will be doing stories on each other's channel.
Yes. On 2 different topics, 2 totally different videos. And the videos are both double the length of any video that we've done on this channel so far. So
triple.
If you're going to watch them both, or triple. Triple? No, not triple. Ours is not triple.
Okay, nearly.
Well, 45 minutes is the longest that we've done, and the one that we just produced. Yeah. Anyway, so
yeah, this video on Wednesday is, I believe, an hour and 39 minutes long.
Yeah. So yeah,
full length motion picture length.
And the one on the other channel, I don't know for sure, but should be well over an hour as well. So if you're going to watch them both back to back, get comfortable because you're going to be watching for a while. But you guys have been asking for longer videos, so here you go.
Yeah. The one after that, I may say, is not going to be that long at all because Carol Ann needs her rest. The whole house needs some rest.
A day off. I need a day. I need a couple of days off, and then it's Christmas. So this coming Sunday's video will be considerably shorter because I need to do something small so I can finish my Christmas shopping and have Christmas with my family and get some sleep because I haven't had any of that for a long time. So there it is. Does it help, Erica? I hope so.
Who here likes Skinwalker stories? Does anyone like Skinwalker stories?
Oh, Jordan
Well,
said,
all right.
did you see this? Jordan says he got an Oculus for Christmas and good luck getting him outside again.
All right.
I know we have one too, and they are very addicting. Very addicting. They're pretty awesome though, I'll give you that. That's a great Christmas present.
Okay, because the after Wednesday, the next video that we do will more than likely be Skinwalker story.
Yeah.
There's
That's what we're
another
looking at.
There you go. There's a
the
peek
plan.
into the future.
Good. Craig likes it. Jordan likes it. Good. Fabulous.
But she was just a
Jessica likes
druggo.
Kate. What?
Jordan,
Oh.
here, I'll put it on the screen. I thought my cousin was a Skinwalker, but she was just a druggo.
I love it. That's funny.
Oh goodness.
Craig M, absolutely look up the name Swift Runner. Isn't that the guy that you were talking about, Mr. In Between? The guy that gives like the real details. Was that Swift Runner?
I don't know. I
thought so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Somebody did say that we should check out Swift Runner. Was that you, Craig? Did you leave us a comment like that before?
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I just saw it in the comments.
I know there was a comment, but yeah, we still haven't had even just the ability to do a lot of research on stuff. So.
I know, it's really crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, we have no team, so it's just the two of us, and with our other work, and then homeschooling the boy and 2 puppies.
Yeah, it's nuts. Nuts.
Crazy.
Laughing dog. I can't get enough of the dog man stories. Well, stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually heard that the reason for so much unusual activity at Skinwalker Ranch is because there's an ancient portal there. I read a book on the Skinwalker Ranch, and I can't remember the name of the book now, but it was a big one. And they describe seeing portals opening up and beings stepping out of them, which is crazy to me. So I think there is something to that whole portal thing. That's why we don't see, we only get glimpses of things because they're not always here. I really think there's something to that because it just makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Yay, thank you, Erica. Oh, sorry, I just took off your comment. I want to go watch more of your videos. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, and thank your husband. And I am sure that we will talk to you again in the future. It kind of sounds like maybe you're signing off. So if you are, we'll see you again in the future. Thank you.
Thanks, Erica. Have a great one.
All right, I'll put this other one back up. What was this? I live adjacent to a reservation, and we have always called them Rougarous instead of Skinwalkers. I thought Rougarous were like the Catholic's version of a dogman. Yeah. That it had a religious tint to it. Tint's not the right word, but yeah, that they were dogmen. I didn't think of them as being Skinwalkers. That's very interesting.
Well, there are a lot of Skinwalker stories that people say that they see what looks to be like a standing wolf or a wolf person, but that it may or may not be, dogman or Skinwalker. It depends on what else, if it's a full creature, or if it's a Skinwalker where it's someone who's making it seem like they are.
True. That's a good point. But Skinwalkers have, I don't know, Skinwalkers just have that creepiness factor to them, whereas Dogman just has that vicious, evil factor to it.
Yeah, especially when they grin
know?
at you.
Yeah. I don't know. DT Extra, I still haven't gotten over the BEK videos. Walking my dog will never be the same.
Oh, yeah.
If you see a beautiful woman coming out of the woods, run. That's all you need to know. Go walk your dog. As long as you don't see somebody coming out of the woods at night, some beautiful chick, you're fine. Just run. I know. They're really creepy. French slang for a man with goat feet. Are you talking about Rougarou? I didn't know the Rougarou had goat feet. I thought he was
It was a French thing. I know Rougarou's a French
I know
thing.
it's a French thing. Yeah. I don't know.
French Canadian, or was it? I don't know.
Ooh, Jessica's got a good point. All the strange sightings are basically distractions to keep people away from the portal. Maybe. Kind of sounds like maybe the portals travel, though. I mean, when you look at like the Tom Messick story, you know, he was fine and then he was gone. You would think, I mean, so supposedly one of the younger guys in their hunting party walked him to his spot. So you'd think if there was, well, I guess none of us really know what a portal looks like. Is it some swirling hole full of colors and you can see down the wormhole? Or does it look, or can you not tell that it's there until you step through it? So I guess it kind of depends on
what kind of like maybe it's like a green screen sort of thing where if you pull it back, then you see like all of a sudden you see a crack and you can just step through and then it goes back to looking like the background.
Maybe.
I guess we don't
like
know.
The aha video. Show our age again.
Like the aha video. Take on me.
Yes. My grandma used to tell me stories about a handsome man that would swoon women with being able to dance any dance. And when the man left, he left goat hoof tracks in the snow. Really? Wow. Did she ever dance with him? Is that the story that she told? Or is that a rumor that she heard that she told you? Because if the story is hers, then you have to send it to me. That's really, it's like romantic and creepy at the same time. That's so cool. I love that. Thanks, Juice.
That does sound like a demon, Jessica.
Yeah. Oh, and Edward recalls stories about that too? Wow.
We'll have to look into that.
I've never heard. Yeah. Like I said, that's romantic and creepy at the same time. I love it.
All right. I think we have about 5 to 10 minutes left.
Yeah. I need some dinner. Rumor, she heard that she told me, especially during Catholic Lent season. Why during Lent specifically? That's kind of interesting. I mean, I grew up Catholic, so I get Lent. But I don't know why she would tell you that specifically during Lent.
Now, I'm not Catholic. So Lent is when you give up things, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe it's because you're more susceptible when you're jonesing for stuff that you can't have. That then they put something else in front of you that seems rather tempting. And it's a way to tempt you away from your faith.
Maybe. I don't know.
Saying.
Interesting. Okay. Kate says, I heard a story like that, but it was from a video game called Bramble the Mountain King. Lots of good... A video game?
A video game.
Lots of good stories in it. Interesting. I haven't played video games in forever.
Bramble the Mountain King. That's interesting.
Bramble the Mountain King. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look into that. Thanks, Kate. Awesome. Isn't Lent the same 40 days that Jesus was tempted in the desert? Yeah, I believe so. I'm Catholic, but I'm not a good Catholic. I should be, but I'm not. But I believe that was the 40 days. I don't know. There's a lot of different 40 days of things in the Bible. So I can't say that for sure. So I'm not the best person to ask. Don't let my dad hear me say that. My dad actually was in the seminary for a while, and his oldest brother is a priest. Yeah, I came from a pretty heavy Catholic family. But then I went to college and said, hey, nobody's here to tell me to go to church every Sunday. So I stopped going to church every Sunday. And that's how I lapsed. I just kind of never went back after that. Go figure. College is just full of temptation. Let's see. There were goblins and elves, all kinds of stuff. Highly recommend. Played it on PC. Oh, all right. We'll look it up.
That sounds like a fun one.
Yeah.
I may have to check that out. I really love. I'm a huge video game fan. Yeah, especially older games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kate too, by the way. I saw your Instagram picture the other day that had it's a picture of a video game, and I didn't recognize the video game, but was that your keyboard? Because that keyboard was really cool. I loved it. I was just like, oh, I want that keyboard. Silly. All right. Well, I suppose.
Yep, we're probably going to be signing off.
Wrap it up a little bit.
Getting some Z's for once.
Oh my gosh. You guys, I am so tired. I am so tired. Don't feel sorry for me because, you know, I love what I'm doing, but oh my gosh, just trying to get this done with the deadline. And, you know, like I said, yesterday we had a family Christmas party. So Saturday night I had to quit what I was doing and run out and go get the presents for the people that I needed to give them to on Sunday. And it's just been one constant thing. And it's just like, oh my gosh, please make it stop. Make it stop. So, but I love Christmas. So I'll be excited to get to get what I need to get done so that I can relax and breathe and make some Christmas cookies and
enjoy your Christmas.
And enjoy my Christmas.
Huge Christmas gal.
Love
and yes,
Christmas.
That is Kate's keyboard.
Yay! That's an awesome keyboard, Kate. I loved it. Thanks,
cool. Jessica. We hope you have a Merry Christmas as well.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Jenny, thanks for the live. No problem. We'll be doing them again in the future. I have no idea when, but we will be doing them again in the future.
Ha! Thanks, Juice. Namaste.
Thank you, Juice. That's awesome, Jenny A. Merry Christmas. Yay. Thank you guys so much. I don't know. We'll keep you posted on the next live stream, depending on how well this video goes. Maybe we'll have to do one next Sunday. So we can go, woo! Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Right. Thanks, Craig.
Right.
Thanks, Laughing Dog. Thanks, DT Extra. Happy birthday again.
Yes, happy birthday. Thanks for spending part of your birthday with us. That's awesome. Thank you. All right.
All right, guys. Merry
Thanks,
Christmas and have a wonderful one.
Merry Christmas,
we'll
everybody. We will talk to you soon. See you Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.